Beside you. Failure.
How's it? Hingus. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the champ. Aloha everyone. It is Monday, June 16th. Rope. Yes, it is Monday, and let's get this so I don't forget. It's Mongoose Monday.
Come closer.
Come closer. No. We got this going on. Let's see if I can. Oh man, this was working and then it didn't work. It's like cheap sale stuff on. Okay, it's like cheap sale stuff going on. Cheap sale. Okay, so a little vlog, little news. Vlog. Gosh, it's just kind of just been busy, so I'm kind of. So I was trying not to watch the news, a little like that, and there was already the parade thing, and I mean, gosh.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am. What countries put on big military parades anyways? Aside, it's those. Well, I know Il Kim Jong in Russia, but it's usually like these little countries that want to look real big and strong, or Russia that just wants to display, look, we got plenty missiles, because they want to influence and all that. And we're America, we don't need to do that. Like, we're a lion, we don't need to roar. I don't know why they never said roar. We're a lion, and we don't need to tell everybody that we're a lion. Complete the metaphor and say roar, right? But anyways, everyone knows America's really big, so you don't need to do that, and it's a waste of money, and it looks like these little knockoff communist countries. Look, we got missiles. Kim Jong-il, whatever. He shoots missiles without payloads, but he shoots. Look, it can go far. Look how far it goes. They're trying to do that for influence. But we have the war between Israel and Iran, and depending on what side that's politically supporting that you might be affiliated with, you can listen to however they spin it. It's like, oh, the poor Iranians are getting bombed by the Israel. Look, ooh. Oh, look at Israel getting bombed by Iranian. Oh, look, because they're shooting missiles at each other, and some of them land. And Israel started the missile firing, but kind of Iran was about to build stuff then they were going to annihilate Israel. They both begin with I. So they think they're about to get, like, this is our last chance before we're about to be annihilated. That's why they fire. That's what they're saying. So the U.S. might get involved because Trump, Israel, and Trump was trying to make a deal with Iran, and Iran's like, meh.
They come.
And Trump's trying to look like the big guy, and nobody listens to him. Putin, stop that war in Ukraine. He tweets on, whatever that X now, or social media, I don't know.
Living room.
Putin, stop it now. And Putin doesn't listen to him. So now he's in the G7 after a big military parade. This is President Trump.
Absolutely not.
Big military parade. Look, and all those military parades they're a parade of loyalty. Bow down to supreme leader. That's really the purpose of, like, the show purpose, the optics. So it's supposed to look like that, maybe to other countries. So this is a leverage thing for him. Of course, the parade just blew. There were very, very little crowds, and all the crowds were hundreds of thousands in these nationwide protests. No kings, and then the military parade. All you could hear was the tanks' wheels creaking. This Trump looking miserable. It reminded me that there's a great scene in Saving Private Ryan where they're going over the bridge and they're waiting for the tanks and they're all in their thing and there's a little rumble in the ground and you hear the at the tank wheels. So the big military parade, show of force, show of obey my command, loyalty. Look, my troops are all loyal to me. You better watch out, countries. Because we have the G7 conference happening in Canada. Okay.
Operation.
They're in Canada. And 7 countries, economic conference, but they're talking about the wars because it makes a big effect on the economy. And so they're asking Trump about questions about, and Trump's like, he says to reporters, if it used to be the G8, but that bad Obama, he kicked Russia off the G8. Now it's G7. And Russia's not very happy about that. Putin's not very happy about that.
No way.
No one, he's not talking to anybody. He'll only talk to me. He'll talk to me, but he won't talk to anybody else. Putin. Because he's so mad about being kicked out of the G8. So if it wasn't for Obama and the G8, and there wouldn't be a war. So if he was president again, there wouldn't have been a war. So because he wasn't elected president the second time, there was wars that wouldn't have happened. Of course, all the time from 2020, he's denying that he was ever not president. But if he was president, there wouldn't be wars. But now it's G7, and he's talking about Israel and Iran, and with like Canada, his brand new friends, because he's still trying to make that tariff thing work. So going into the economic conference,
Annoying.
yeah, it's annoying. It's like the same old thing. He's going tariff. It's simple. It works. It's simple. You know what this focus on the tariff indicates to me? That he knows nothing about the intricacies of global economics. He just doesn't know. He doesn't comprehend. And he's trying to do his thing where all orders come from him, which is dictator style. But he's directing all the orders, so he gets all the credit. So, and he doesn't know what he's doing. So everything's one thing that he thinks he knows, tariffs. Because he's not doing that right, too. They all scared of tariffs. Because they can reap economic. Tariff wars are bad for both sides, and they don't really. It's not really that good. It's only for like. But he's like tariff for everything, like catch up on everything. Anyways, that's a hell of a long time to spend on.
Move quickly.
So, it's not really going very well. Oh, and one last thing, he's doubling up on ICE raids in democratic cities. So, like not democracy, Democrats. So blue states, the cities, ramp up that ICE raid, immigration deportation thing, the very thing that everyone's protesting about, the very thing that he's saying they're going after the criminals and those bad people and the criminals. How can you isolate going after the criminals? I mean, it sounds good. That's what they should be doing. That's not what they're doing. They're going after moms and pops and little nanas at the sewing shop and the guys sitting on the benches like, hire me for the day for cheap labor under the cash under the table. They're going after these like easy target regular folk, hardworking, but regular people that are undocumented. They're trying to double their quotas. They're not going after, let's get them, murderers and criminals and the rape. They're not going after them because they don't know where they are. They can't target, that person. Identify the ones with criminal back. They don't know who's got the criminal backgrounds because they don't have records for this. It's just so they're willy-nilly arresting everybody as best, and then everyone's protesting. So he's doubling up the efforts, but he's got National Guard and the parade, the mighty parade memory that everyone has now. Creaky wheels. That's what's going on. Oh gosh. Okay, it's Monday. Let's go see what's in Hawaii news, yeah? Hawaii news.
Screen.
Iran-Israel airstrikes enter their fourth day. And in Hawaii, we're looking at having agave plants. Isn't that the kind with like agave? Embracing agave. Yeah, something to grow. That should grow here. They can't import it from Mexico. What is this? In the sports, there's golf, I suppose.
Can you see me?
Oh no. Golf? He sank a putt. Oh yes, everyone's golf now. It's the U.S. Open, I suppose. Oh, well, I was gonna think about making this short, but whatever. I talk too much. Oh, relax. Remember back in the day, 1977, you want to relax, just get out there and put on your plaid shirt and just square dance. Square dances a la mode with crinoles swishing and feet tapping at the Blaisdell Exhibition Hall. Square dancing, okay. And somewhere, deportation? Does the US have a law and order problem? Yeah, the enforcement isn't following law and order. Oh, look, political cartoon. Hollywood came in and, we went through the tank.
I want you to go.
Are they trying to influence Hollywood to be promo for their cause? I don't know. Okay, let's see here at that political cartoon. The letters.
LA protest, same-sex marriage, no harm, let them live. Political, various online conduct, tour should share.
I guess we do this one.
Film tax credit about more than economics.
I believe I believe Governor Josh Green would make the right decision by vetoing the cancellation of Hawaii's film and television tax credit. While critics argue that the industry doesn't benefit the local economy or burdens taxpayers, the truth is quite the opposite. Productions in Hawaii create jobs for our local union crews, support small businesses, and generate revenue for food vendors, set builders, and transport services. Classic films like Blue Hawaii and From Here to Eternity helped establish Hawaii as a world-class destination. Today, new projects like Disney's Lilo and Stitch remake continue that legacy by promoting tourism. That's Lilo, that's who that is. Promoting tourism and aloha spirit worldwide. This industry is more than just entertainment. It's a vital part of our economy. By keeping the tax credit, we ensure local jobs, support economic growth, and maintain Hawaii's presence on the global stage. It's not just about Hollywood. It's about our people, our culture, and our future. Dennis James Lee Manoa. Oh, gee, thank you, Dennis, there, for that letter. I got my brother's in that, and his wife's in that too. You know, the local film, when they have a movie comes over, the production comes over, their production budget comes over too. So they hire sometimes local vendors, and they try to hire local actors and use local unions. But like before they didn't. Now they do. So they're giving tax breaks. But yeah, this is kind of like I mean, being real, they should have the tax credits, I mean, but tourism doesn't hinge on that. It doesn't hinge on that.
Deceive.
But they're trying to make it. Oh, they come to Hawaii because they filmed over here. Oh, they're trying to get productions over here. It's just that the film productions aren't coming over here. They're not making a movie here. So the budget for that movie doesn't come over here. So, I mean, Disney, yeah, they're known for big budgets. So your Disney film, they from Pearl Harbor. Oh, good. But then a lot of times they're running out of, there's other locations that are better and easier, and a lot of times they bring productions over to Hawaii because the film crew, the people making the film, they fly in all their people, and it's like a vacation in Hawaii on the job. And it's, I mean, you know, and when it was Elvis and stuff like that, this place wasn't that much of a destination because it was far, like a foreign land. And then Elvis and From Here to Eternity with Burt Lancaster. There's like famous people, and they're there, and the people are just romantic. So that's Elvis. It's, you know,
Hidden.
you know, and it's like right after World War II. It's after World War II, because this was this Pearl Harbor. So it had that jump of, oh, let's go to Hawaii and the beaches. Now everybody knows this is a tourist destination, and and we try to rip off all the, it's like the big tourist trap style. Everyone's money from the tourists, you know. And in this case right now, it's this movies, they have big budgets, and everyone here is like, the money from the big budget of the production. I mean, yeah, if you're in that circle, you know, but overall for tourism, it's not because they hired some local girl for the voice of Lilo in Lilo and Stitch in a Disney movie. Oh, get a ticket to Hawaii. I don't think it's working out that way, but good try. You know, you're going for, you know, local jobs, right? Because, like, you know, people get into act. You know what really makes productions in Hawaii? When they have long time, season after season television shows. It used to be Hawaii 5-0. Then after a long time, that's out of the scene. It's now Magnum PI took over. They even used the old stuff, you know, the old sets. Magnum PI, you know, the new catchy tune, and then there was Lost, and the long-term television shows would be the bread and butter.
Why is he here? Outside.
Once in a while, Blue Moon. They used to film a lot of stuff with, we need to have Vietnam jungle, some jungle thing in the background, and they go into the back valleys. But they don't film that much in Hawaii, as when it doesn't attract tourists like
It's a known.
Blue Hawaii.
Why is she here?
Because that's Elvis. Get over it. Anyways, that was my long spiel there. Sorry for being long about that. But hey, I had to say something. I mean, I hope the film industry goes right now. Everyone's like not work. They're not doing nothing because the films aren't being made here right now. Films aren't being made. Good films aren't being made. I can go on and on, but I won't. Okay. Have a wonderful, what is it, Monday? Yeah, have a wonderful Monday. Aloha.
Charming.
Charming.
And have a charming aloha day. It's funny. Oh, sounds coming out. Sounds cool. I'm talking about it. Give me a short.